Now, it's received almost 60,000 hits on YouTube, and it's being retweeted and shared all over Facebook. 10 Types of Somali Girls is a video made by 2 Ottawa teenagers that satirizes second-generation Somali immigrants. 60,000 hits. You surprised?
We are. We didn't really think it'd be that popular so quick.
For that video, we posted it up on, I believe, a Friday night, and then I think we were gaining 10,000 views per day after that.
The story we're sharing here celebrates the affordances of YouTube as a public cultural space where seldom heard voices can find expression. With very few resources at their disposal, these young women are turning stereotypes upside down with the work that they're doing. What first struck me about their videos was the way that they speak back to dominant understandings of Muslim women in the North American context. These young women are pioneers, and we decided to collaborate on this documentary to bring their story to teachers.
Attempt number 1.
I think that it's really important for teachers to be aware of some of the new literacy practices that youth are engaged in outside of schooling contexts.
I'm dizzy now.
New technologies are transforming education, and teachers need to become collaborators with the youth in their classrooms.
I'd come from Egypt, and I was there for 3 years, so I really didn't know where I belonged in high school, and it was kind of nerve-wracking. And I remember taking a media course and really excited about the photography aspect. And from there, I just started getting involved with Adobe Youth Voices, and I kind of found my identity in that.
I did like media, but I was more into probably drama, or I was kind of more of the jokester in school. So I feel like that probably helps out with when I do the comedy stuff, and because I am one of the main actresses. I was just known for that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Mostly what my involvement with media was Facebook photos, taking photographs.
And you were in my documentary.
And I was in her documentary for a slice.
Yeah, I interviewed her.
I'm pretty sure I was goofy then too, a lot of goofiness. So I think what we all have in common is that we're always funny. We're always funny and searching. Can I show you guys a poem? Can I show you guys a poem? Can I show you this poem, please? Okay, the poem goes like this. I finger paint the world's constellations with the blues and the greens of my heart intertwined with the soul and the body of a bird. Flying as if it's known no father.
We're in an elevator.
The sun reflected the rays of the moon, moving the tides synonymous to the changing of the world. I entitled this, How to Save the World. How to save the world is very simple.
Okay, I don't know
you. Take the letter A,
and this is creepy.
The letter B, the letter C.
I don't
the letter Z,
know
the letter
you,
T,
and we're in an elevator.
The letter E, the letter F, the letter G, H I, J K L M N O P. I T U V W X Y. But I'm not a poet. Stop slamming at me.
So then we later on started typing in Somali kind of vloggers on YouTube, maybe try to find somebody that looks like us, maybe we can relate to, and we couldn't find anything. All we could find was news footage of our country. It's all we could find. It was just all heavy hitting stories. There was nothing humorous, or I just remember saying we should start this. I don't know. It's just an empty void that we should just, I guess, go into.
History was written on the back of women. Maya Angelou. I live that every day. History? I think you mean her story.
Although their audience's response is largely positive and encouraging, Kayf and Hodan have also had to deal with some rather nasty sexist and racist comments.
It's symbolic. because us being on YouTube itself, just legit being on YouTube with no sound, no audio, no content, we'll get some hate, right?
Yeah,
We'll get people going, why are you on YouTube? You shouldn't be on YouTube if you're a hijabi or a Muslim girl, right?
Yeah.
So that's already what we get.
I remember one comment saying, "Oh, you guys are Somali women. You guys should behave yourselves." Blah blah
Well,
blah.
they weren't wearing hijabs. That's the biggest thing. They weren't wearing hijabs, and the comedic content, obviously, right? And like playing music, for example, or having like more like just crude humor.
When the Somali men do it, it's fine. They dress up as women all the time, and they put like
they say the most crude things on
And
YouTube, and they're like
celebrated.
They're praised for it, right? Explain the plot behind Abu Farah. What's Abu Farah first?
Okay, so Abu means father. Farah has a name usually in our culture, and
pretty
so
common.
so it's Abu Farah, and he's basically just a guy who's chilling. I think it was in the Byron Market, and there was a stand for a reality TV show, and they were looking for a subject, and he saw check and money, and he just kind of signed papers and thought he'd get paid, and then kind of ambushed with a reality TV show that he didn't know he was signing up for.
Yeah. Just like a Somali dad.
His
That's
daily
hilarious.
mistress. Yeah, the Somali dads are hilarious.
Oh, they're my favorite.
My dad has a theory that everybody speaks Somali, and they're just acting like they don't speak it, and like
Somali,
he'll go,
not Somali.
like he doesn't care. Like he'll go into the Tim Hortons drive-thru and just start talking Somali, and I'm like, she doesn't speak Somali. And he's like,
Somali
she knows, she's just acting. And
why does every dad do that?
It's not a universal language, Dad. I'm like, I don't understand where you're coming from, but he's in his own world, and it's just hilarious to watch. And we kind of want to portray our fathers in this, you know.
And it's the first time a Somali girl's cross-dressing.
Oh yeah, ever.
Sir, I'm just trying to set up your mic, okay?
Mr. Farah, we just need to put your mic on you.
Excuse me, I don't
and the
care.
makeup.
I don't understand واحد عايم get off me.
They monetize your video and then you get payment off of the ads around the video. That's the first contract. There's a second contract where you get 10 cents per view, I think. So if we were getting paid for this, if we had the second contract, we would have got 10,000. And a lot of people get a lot of it. There's a lot of people who make a living off of YouTube who are like, they buy houses, they buy cars, they support their family off of it. Yeah.
So it's crazy how far-reaching it is, and like those numbers seem so lifeless to us on the screen, but then they're actually people.
Yeah, they're
who watch
actually
this,
people.
right?
And you don't think about it ever.
Yeah.
We actually took a hiatus afterward, right after.
Yeah, we did.
Like 7 months.
Yeah, it was overwhelming
actually
because
overbearing
my phone would
to a
always
certain
be going off, and
It's like,
people
oh,
were
shout me
tweeting,
out.
you know, people were asking for us to shout them out and get their work out, and we just didn't understand, I guess, the responsibility and the power that you have once you put your face out there. And
We
people
felt
kind of
so
look up to you.
pressured to make a new, so pressured to make a new video.
Yeah.
But then we had so much feedback that we weren't confused about how our
That's
voice
exactly.
was at that point.
Yeah.
Like our voice was lost in between so much comments, right?
Then kind of just like, am I
we
sure? Should I put this out? Or
Exactly.
when
now
you
that
start
there's so
getting
much eyes on you, you're like, okay, now we have to really think about what we're going to put out.
We
And is it okay?
Yeah.
Should we
we got-
appeal to the mass Canadian audience? Should we
Yeah.
appeal to our demographic? Should we appeal to the elders? We had no idea where to go from there.
We started
just
to be a lot more
We just
careful.
stopped.
There's so many different labels in one, like we're Canadian, female, Somali,
Yeah.
like, so it's like, where do we go?
Yeah.
ها
خويا
والله بالله يا
خويا
وصلت ما نقول بقى
خويا
ما نقول وصلت انا
خويا شو تحبون في صوماليا؟
الصومالي ما تورنتو اي كول تورنتو افري داي صعب انا بزنس كان مع السوق ليف قرب ما فيس ها هذا
We understand that now. If our parents are okay with it,
Yeah.
we're okay with it. It doesn't matter what everybody, because
Yeah.
there's always going to be somebody that's not okay with our work.
100%.
As long as we're respectful and you know our parents look at it and say this is fine. For them, it's just
We even sometimes we thought they'd be like, oh, you shouldn't do this, shouldn't do that, but they ended up encouraging, oh, maybe you should wear this
Yeah,
and
my
do
dad-
that, or go back downstairs and film this again. And
There's a misconception that like Somali parents or like immigrant parents, we'll use that word,
Yeah.
like they look down on arts.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not
Yeah.
the case at all. I think they understand how hard it can be to make a living out of the arts, right?
Yeah.
They understand, especially also being a person of color.
Yeah.
It can be even harder, right? So I think they were just concerned about us putting a lot of effort into something that might not bear any fruits.
Yeah,
right?
we know that if our parents were to talk to somebody else's parents, they would be convinced about how media is. Like, I think my mom, just with her group of friends, has changed what they see as media.
100%,
You know?
100%.
So it does make a difference, you know?
do make a difference. Abayo, have you ever tried my boy's pasta before?
I just met you.
Well, it's the bomb!
Hey, I'm having a birthday party. Wanna come? I'm having a birthday party. Do you wanna come?
Can my boy come?
First video, which was Shit Somali Girls Say, our intent was just to kind of represent ourselves and in this trend that was going on that everybody else got to do. We just wanted to be a part of it, kind of be a part of this whole YouTube kind of viral thing that was going on. And then with 10 Types of Somali Girls, it was just to make people laugh. Our intent was our friends and all that. And then with Somali Problems, our intent was to kind of self-represent the same way the men were doing their comedy and be a little bit more, you know, free-spirited and a little bit more crude with it.
I feel like even like for like the bigger picture, I feel like it's kind of like just to showcase the fact that just to give all those other Somali kids out there that like pathway of like, hey guys, like if this is your passion, because I'm sure there's so many other kids that can relate to us, you guys can join, you guys can do this, and what we were looking for, that push and that kind of like inspiration and motivation. And I feel like that's like the bigger picture in all of this.
This popcorn, excellent, very good for the eyes. You see the world. You see the world in the sky. You see everything clear. You don't even talk about nothing. You just look and you see everything clear. I'm gonna take two. One more.
Somali, like parent humor is when they imagine snares in their head.
Yes.
Then they have this very menial, and it might not be nothing, but they think it's an issue. They create a whole thing
Like
around
there could be one fork in the sink and my mom would be like, what is this mess? It looks like a hurricane hit this kitchen.
Somali reactions versus like regular reactions people would have to the doctor's office. So like the Somali person would be sitting there saying, I was waiting here longer even though somebody else had an appointment.
Yeah.
No, excuse me.
They carry every medication they ever took for the last
so
10
funny.
years with them. They have it in their bags with them.
Yeah, the grocery store one is infamous. Like that one is like every
That's true
Somali
though.
parent.
They really feel like it's double scanned every time.
لما بقول بحال تفاحة قاعدين يقدرك شد this shit hi I'll help you here $1 كيجي
They never believe that they bought that many things. They
go,
say,
what?
I bought two apples for $200, and you're like, Mom,
Like you're exaggerating.
You don't see the 7 bags in the van.
They have amazing confidence.
Yeah.
So their way's always the right way.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
and even if they're wrong, they're still right.
And if they're wrong, they always knew they were wrong.
Yeah.
You just pointed out.
Yeah, exactly.
You just pointed out last minute. Yeah.
Because our culture loves making fun of themselves, it's kind of like, you know, fits into it, you know, us playing up the roles of our, you know, stereotypes. They laugh at themselves. They love seeing that, you know, exaggerated.
Hello? Okay, 1 minute I'm going to be... What? Hold on, I'm going to check. Hello, boss! So like that scene of you coming in, it'll clip into this. Yeah, that's perfect.
We're filming our next video, guys.
What?
So far up when I do that. Just let it
Okay, fine.
I'll show you how I do it. Like, you submit this, and then she's calling me whatever, and you say hey right now.
Oh, hey!
Hey, what's up?
Oh,
Like, you know what I mean? Your head snapping back, but there's nothing happening.
Okay.
And make sure here is
Take.
Okay, Aaliyah.
Aaliyah, move to the left a little bit.
Aaliyah, you're in the shot.
Aaliyah, this way.
Wait,
Thank you. Okay. Oh, hey! Hey! No, just... Will it look weird? Let me see.
We never really write a script. We kind of just have like an outline.
Yeah,
Okay, like
what
this
we're
is
gonna-
kind of what it's gonna be about.
The rest
But
is
then
improv.
the rest is improv. Oh my god! I already know. Yes! Is that how it starts? Yeah. Oh my god! I'm so excited!
Do you know what really grinds my gears?
Oh!
I don't say that anymore. Anyways, I've been wearing the hijab for the past 2 years now. You'd be surprised at the amount of questions that I get. Here are the top 3.
award-winning video, 3 Things You Should Know About My Hijab, explores the convergence of identity, gender, and religion.
Are you like hot in there?
In the video, the filmmakers share their experience of being young females wearing hijabs in their communities.
So I think us, it's definitely a triple weighting of sorts. You get like Somali, you get the color, and then you get female, and then you have the Muslim voice has all of this, right? So it's great to see that a lot of people want to hear what we have to say, but also our communities now watching us get like recognition, like international recognition, going, okay, you know, maybe it's fine. Now it's fine.
If you have a question about the hijab, just ask.
So seeing our film, 3 Things You Should Know About My Hijab, on a big screen like that in Times Square was just an amazing moment for us.
So this is your process right here.
This is the process, right? I said film the bus stop and the 3 mishaps outside, because those are the outside scenes.
Okay.
Before the sun went down.
Yeah.
And then the props, we just brought different change of clothes, boa, the one that she was wearing, the big glasses, PJs, a white shower curtain. And then I decided just to go with black because it stuck out more. And then these are all the scenes, and like I said, shower scene, record. There's just all the descriptions of scenes.
Nice.
All the way down to, and then the intro. These are the scripts.
Stop it! Stop it!
Hoya, just leave it alone.
No, you cut me off. Ilma Haisa, I don't give a shit about your kids. I don't care.
We use whatever's around us.
Whatever
if we
is
go, oh my
around
God, we
us.
need more light here. We'll grab the lamp that's in that room, or grab this, or open the curtain, and we just kind of work with what we have, and thankfully it works out really well.
Yeah. Like
I'll just be like, okay, question number 1, and then you read it, and then as you're reading it, in the video we'll put it at the bottom.
Ask Hoya Hodan.
Yeah, ask Hoya Hodan. It was like a Q&A for Somali moms
Because we're
on
like, oh my God,
Valentine's
we need
Day.
to make a video. Then we're like, oh my God, it's Valentine's Day. Like, we should just...
And our mothers are so cutthroat with things like that.
Oh, question number صدح.
Coming from all the way in Minnesota.
Woo, Minnesota, my life.
Minnesota, my life. I bought a new kabasar, but my boyfriend did not notice.
New Gabasar. And he don't give a shit.
Are you getting emotional? Should we turn off the camera?
Keep rolling.
I need to leave for, I need a moment, please. I need... Durka, I don't need the camera in my face right now. Durka.
My ideal would be to produce the web series and have that bought somewhere.
Yeah.
Preferably HBO. Because I want to sit beside the Game of Thrones producer and be like, hey, we're on the same page. Is that amazing? Or CBC. Yeah. Because Muslim and Prey finished and they have a nice slot for Muslim content. And we give you Muslim and we give you Somali. Or we give you everything. And gender too, right? We give everything. Yeah. So that would be great. Cool. And then with that, grow our company.
And just keep it going.
And then also mentor youth in media, but also help that into my academic career. Maybe going to NYU for a master's. Hopefully, eventually, maybe getting an honorary degree without actually have to go into PhD.
We talked about that. We'll see.
And then an Oscar would be fine. That'd be great too.
Oscar.
A couple, maybe like 5. I think like 5 more than Leo.
Yeah.
5 more than Leo.
Oh my God. Just 5, I guess.
Leo, we love you.
Just 5 would be nice.
Naya, I got a very nice winter jacket for you. Come here, come try. Come try. I wanna see you try. It's a classic. It's classic colors. It's classic colors. No.
Boy, I can't wear this.
I'm sorry. The cold will never touch.
Pneumonia? Never.
Nobody would want to come near me.
You never get a pneumonia when you wear a jacket
Asha,
like that.
Asha, tell her. She's stupid.
What happens if I don't wear
Stupid.
it?
You're gonna get pneumonia. You're gonna get sickness.
What? You want to die like the other kids?
Their use of color, sound, comedy, quirky camera angles work together as multimodal text to expand the identity category Muslim female, in striking contrast to the Muslim women that we tend to meet in film, in the news, in video games, and in public discourse. Educators can learn a lot from what youth are doing, and our hope is that this documentary will contribute to that conversation. What would you say to teachers who don't know anything about video making?
The same. So I feel like they shouldn't be ashamed of not knowing. And I feel like a lot of people don't do it because they're so scared too, because they don't know what it is, and they'd rather not dabble into it because it's just like when you don't know something and it's foreign to you, it is scary. But I feel like I would just encourage them to try.
Yeah, because fear stops a lot of people, but like, who cares?
Yeah.
And most of the time, like,
it's not as hard as
yeah,
people make
sometimes
it out.
students
There's a lot
can
of buttons, but you don't need half of them. I don't know half the functions on my camera. I don't care for it because I don't need it right now. I'm just using the stuff I want to use, and I'm just going with it, and I'm doing fine with it. I feel like a lot of people feel like they need to master at something to know what it is. No. You're learning every day. You just need to know something.
And take it as you go.
And just take it as you go. I feel like there's no difference between a teacher and a student learning for the first time.
Yeah.
Because teachers are still students. You
And
know
they're
what I mean?
still
Everybody's
human.
still learning.
Sometimes a teacher might not know something and a student does.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like sometimes, like, if everybody works together and everybody kind of like just like change the environment of the classroom, everybody can learn off each other. Classrooms, like, I don't know.
The relationship changes things, because I feel like even for my teacher, the reason why I feel like I got so much out of her is because we were learning from each other. Like, she was teaching me things I didn't know about the technical side of things, and I was teaching her more of the creative side of things. And through that, I feel like it was an amazing bond. And I feel like most teachers should kind of share that relationship with their students and go back and forth and learn from each other.
Am I the only one that pretends to be in a music video when I'm all by myself? I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah. Every night I take the same path home. Ooh, is that a text? I guess I'm not that unpopular. What is it? A test in university. We have tests in university? I don't get it. What's such... This, guys, is my life.
I heard you guys are all on the internet. Is that
true? You can find more information on our project on www.muslimfemalayoutuberspeakback.com.